Hey, baseball fans. Welcome back to Tits and Streams, your go-to channel for daily baseball predictions. I'm Koken, and I'm here to give you the inside scoop on today's top matchups. Before we dive into today's picks, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on our latest predictions. If you enjoy our content, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends who love baseball and sports betting. Our channel relies entirely on your support. We don't have any sponsors, so every like, share, and comment helps us keep going. If you'd like to support us even more, consider donating by pressing the thanks button under this video. We love hearing from you. Drop a comment below. Your feedback makes our channel better. All right, let's get into today's predictions. Today we have predictions for 4 MLB games. The first prediction for today is for a game between the Colorado Rockies and New York Yankees. The Colorado Rockies, languishing at the bottom of the NL West, are headed to Yankee Stadium with something to prove. With a dismal 47-80 record and a poor 18-48 mark on the road, it's clear they've had a tough season. However, baseball is full of surprises, and this matchup against the New York Yankees could be the opportunity for the Rockies to flip the script. The Yankees, on the other hand, are firmly in the playoff hunt with a solid 74-53 record. They've been strong at home, posting a 35-28 record, and are riding high after a 3-0 shutout against the Rockies in the series opener. Marcus Stroman, the seasoned right-hander, will take the mound for the Yankees. With an 8-6 record and a 3.67 ERA, Stroman has been dependable, though he's had some issues with giving up home runs, having allowed 18 this season. The Rockies will counter with rookie Bradley Blaylock, who's only made a couple of starts this season but has impressed with a 2.98 ERA over 12.1 innings. Despite his promising stats, Blaylock is untested in a pressure cooker like Yankee Stadium. The Rockies' offense, led by Ezekiel Tovar and Brenton Doyle, has been inconsistent. While Tovar's 19 home runs and .270 average are commendable, it hasn't been enough to lift a team that struggles significantly on the road. The Rockies have historically struggled in New York, winning just 3 of their last 11 games at Yankee Stadium. Yet the Yankees haven't been invincible in interleague play either, with a 3-8 record in their last 11 interleague matchups. This opens the door for the Rockies to potentially pull off an upset. Let's break down the numbers. The Rockies' pitching staff has been among the worst in the league, sporting a 5.52 ERA and allowing 738 runs this season, the most in MLB. Their bullpen has been shaky, converting only 55.8% of save opportunities. On the flip side, the Yankees' pitching has been much more reliable, with a 3.79 team ERA, ranking 9th in the league. Their bullpen has been a strength, successfully closing out 65.4% of their save chances. However, the Yankees' offense, despite its power, has been streaky. They've had trouble finding consistency, especially against teams they're expected to dominate. Over the last 10 games, the Yankees are hitting just 235 against right-handed pitchers. With Blaylock on the mound, an unfamiliar face, the Yankees might struggle to get in sync. Despite their struggles, the Rockies have shown a tendency to perform well in interleague play, winning 7 of their last 10 such games. They've also covered the run line in 9 of their last 12 games as underdogs against AL East teams following a loss, indicating they might have more fight in them than expected. Injuries could play a role as well. The Yankees are missing key players like Anthony Rizzo and Jazz Chisholm Jr., which might weaken their lineup. While the Rockies are also dealing with injuries, particularly among their pitchers, they've managed to stay competitive in games where they're expected to falter. Considering all these factors, the Rockies might just be the underdog to watch. The Yankees have stumbled in similar games before, and with Stroman's tendency to give up the long ball, the Rockies could capitalize on a few mistakes and turn this game into a high-scoring affair. The total is set at 9 runs, and with both teams' bullpens being less than reliable, the over looks like a strong play. In conclusion, while the Yankees are the favorites on paper, this game has all the makings of a potential upset. The Rockies, with nothing to lose, could very well steal a win in the Bronx. My pick? Take the Colorado Rockies on the money line and go with the total over 9 runs. This could be the game where the Rockies salvage some pride in an otherwise challenging season.
Welcome to BetUS, Sportsbook and Casino, your ultimate hub for secure and thrilling sports betting and casino gaming. BetUS is one of the oldest and most reliable online sportsbooks in the U.S., serving millions of clients all over the globe each month. BetUS, trusted for over 30 years, offers huge welcome bonuses, countless betting options, and many deposit and payout methods. Depositing funds is a breeze and safe, with a minimum deposit of just $10. Payouts are fast and hassle-free, beginning at only $50. Choose from various payout options like MoneyGram, couriered check, cryptocurrency, or bank wire. Signing up is quick and easy. For signing up, you can use the link in the description and enjoy a generous 125% welcome bonus of up to $3,000. By signing up using the link in the description, you'll also support us as we earn a small commission from your registration at BetUS. Thank you for supporting us. Join now and start winning.
The second prediction for today is for a game between the San Francisco Giants and Seattle Mariners. As the San Francisco Giants and Seattle Mariners gear up for a crucial clash at T-Mobile Park, the intensity in the air is palpable. Both teams are in dire need of a win to keep their postseason dreams alive, making this game a must-watch. The Giants are hanging by a thread in the National League wildcard race, and every game is a do-or-die situation for them. On the flip side, the Mariners, who were once comfortably atop the AL West, are now battling to stay relevant after a catastrophic summer slump. This game is vital for both teams, and the pressure is mounting. Blake Snell will take the mound for the Giants, and he's been nothing short of phenomenal lately. Snell's season has been a wild ride, with a slow start followed by a blistering stretch of dominance. In his last few outings, he's been nearly untouchable, including a no-hitter that reminded everyone why he's a two-time Cy Young Award winner. Over his last 8 starts, Snell has posted an incredible 1.03 ERA with 70 strikeouts, making him a nightmare for opposing hitters, especially for a Mariners lineup that has struggled mightily. On the other side, the Mariners will counter with George Kirby, a young pitcher with immense talent but recent inconsistencies. Kirby's season has seen its share of ups and downs, with his last few starts leaning more towards the latter. His 6.75 ERA over his last 3 outings is a red flag, especially against a Giants team that, despite offensive challenges, has managed to eke out crucial wins. Kirby's numbers at home are solid, with a 2.74 ERA at T-Mobile Park, but the pressure of keeping Seattle's fading playoff hopes alive could be a heavy burden. The Mariners' offense has been in a tailspin, hitting just .217 against right-handers and a woeful .156 against lefties like Snell in their last 10 games. Their bullpen hasn't fared much better, with a 5.67 ERA during this stretch, which has been a significant factor in their fall from grace. Julio Rodriguez and Cal Raleigh have been the few bright spots, but they can't carry the load alone. The Mariners need a team effort to break out of this slump, but facing Snell, that seems like a tall order. The Giants, on the other hand, have been finding ways to win, even if they haven't been lighting up the scoreboard. They've won 4 of their last 5 games when scoring 4 or more runs. With Wilmer Flores sidelined for the season, the spotlight is on players like Matt Chapman and Heliot Ramos to step up. Chapman has been a crucial contributor, leading the team in hits and homers, while Ramos, with his 18 home runs, has proven to be a potential game-changer. If they can exploit a vulnerable Mariners pitching staff, the Giants could be in a strong position to seize control of the game. Historically, the Giants have found success at T-Mobile Park, and with the Mariners' recent struggles, they seem to hold the upper hand. Seattle's collapse has been one of the most surprising storylines of the season, and the managerial switch to Dan Wilson has yet to produce the desired turnaround. The clock is ticking for the Mariners, and they need a win desperately. Given the current trajectory of both teams, the Giants appear to have the edge. Snell's stellar form on the mound, paired with the Mariners' offensive struggles, makes San Francisco the smart pick in this matchup. While the Mariners might have the home field advantage, it's hard to ignore their downward spiral and the momentum Snell brings to the table. In the end, all signs point to the Giants emerging victorious. With Snell continuing to dominate and Seattle's offense struggling to find its footing, the San Francisco Giants are the clear choice. As a sharp analyst would advise, bet on the Giants to take this one, as Snell continues his masterful run and pushes the Mariners closer to the brink. The third prediction for today is for a game between the Philadelphia Phillies and Kansas City Royals. As we break down this clash between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Kansas City Royals, it's evident that this game has all the makings of a classic baseball showdown. The Phillies have been struggling to regain their rhythm, while the Royals, particularly at home, have been steadily climbing the standings. With the action set to unfold at Kauffman Stadium, where the Royals have been thriving, this game is more than just a regular season matchup. It's a battle for momentum, as both teams push deeper into the season. The Phillies enter this game with a decent overall record, but their recent performance has been far from impressive. After a tough series against the Braves, where they managed to win only one of 4 games, Philadelphia seems to be in a bit of a slump. Bryce Harper remains a consistent performer, hitting over .270, but the rest of the lineup has been inconsistent, especially when it comes to driving in runs. Their struggles are magnified on the road, where the team's collective ERA rises to 3.92, and they've had trouble containing opposing offenses. While their bullpen has shown flashes of strength, it has also faltered in crucial moments, particularly in high-pressure situations. On the other side, the Royals are on a roll. Fresh off a series win against the Angels, Kansas City is looking like a team hitting its stride at the right time. Their pitching staff, with a collective ERA of .380, has been one of the more underrated units in the league. However, they've shown some vulnerability at home, where their ERA climbs to 3.98. Nevertheless, the Royals have excelled in night games at Kauffman Stadium, and with Brady Singer on the mound, they have a solid chance to continue their hot streak. Brady Singer has been nothing short of stellar this season. With a 9.8 record and a 3.18 ERA, he's been a reliable force for the Royals, especially at home, where he boasts a .250 ERA and holds opponents to a .22 batting average. His ability to limit hits and keep the ball in the park has been crucial for Kansas City, and against a Phillies lineup that has struggled to string together hits, Singer could be the game changer. Additionally, Singer's strikeout rate in night games is among the best in the league, which could spell trouble for a Phillies lineup that has been prone to striking out in key situations. For the Phillies, Ranger Suarez will be taking the mound. While Suarez has had a solid season with a 10-5 record and a 2.87 ERA, there are concerns about his recent form. After a month-long stint on the injured list due to a back issue, his last few outings have been shaky, allowing 12 runs in his last 16.1 innings. This will be his first career start against the Royals, and it's uncertain how he'll perform against a Kansas City lineup that has been seeing the ball exceptionally well in August. Offensively, the Royals have been on fire, especially at home. Bobby Witt Jr. has been leading the charge with a .352 batting average, 25 home runs, and 92 RBIs, while Salvador Perez has also been a key contributor with 22 home runs and 85 RBIs. The Royals have been one of the best teams in the league when it comes to hitting with runners in scoring position, and their ability to manufacture runs has been a hallmark of their recent success. In contrast, the Phillies have struggled to drive in runs, particularly on the road, where their batting average and home run rate have noticeably dipped. The battle of the bullpens could also be a decisive factor in this game. The Phillies bullpen has been struggling with a .540 ERA over their last 10 games, while the Royals bullpen, though not spectacular, has been more effective, posting a .445 ERA in the same span. Historically, the Royals have had the upper hand against the Phillies at Kauffman Stadium. They've won their last 5 games as underdogs against National League opponents and have covered the run line in 7 of their last 8 games. Conversely, the Phillies have lost 4 of their last 5 games as favorites against American League opponents, and their road struggles are well documented. Considering all these factors, the advantage clearly lies with the Royals. Their recent form, particularly at home, combined with the Phillies' away woes and Suarez's questionable form, make Kansas City the smarter pick in this matchup. Brady Singer's control on the mound and the Royals' clutch hitting should be enough to secure the win. Betting on the Royals to take this one on the money line looks like the best play here. The fourth prediction for today is for a game between the Washington Nationals and Atlanta Braves. The Atlanta Braves are set to host the Washington Nationals in what promises to be an intriguing showdown on August 24, 2024 at Truist Park. As the season enters its final stretch, the Braves find themselves in a much stronger position with a 69-59 record, riding a hot streak of 7 wins in their last 10 games as they push for a postseason spot. Meanwhile, the Nationals, sitting at 58-71, are facing yet another disappointing season. Despite their different paths, tonight's game could turn into a fireworks display on the scoreboard. Let's start with the Nationals. Despite their struggles, they've shown a knack for putting pressure on opposing defenses, leading the league with 176 stolen bases. Luis Garcia, with his .796 OPS, 15 home runs, and 20 stolen bases, has been a key player in their scrappy, never-say-die approach. However, their offensive inconsistency, combined with Jake Irvin's recent struggles on the mound, creates a more complex scenario. Irvin, who gets the nod tonight, has hit a rough patch lately, allowing 11 runs over his last 3 starts. His sinker has been especially problematic, with opposing hitters racking up a .339 average and a .508 slugging percentage against it. Yet Irvin has shown flashes of brilliance, his six-inning shutout against the Braves earlier this season being a prime example. But can he replicate that performance tonight? Given his recent form, it's tough to envision him completely silencing the Braves' powerful lineup. Speaking of the Braves, they've been a force to be reckoned with at home. Their lineup, packed with power hitters like Marcell Ozuna, who has blasted 37 home runs this season, is one of the most dangerous in the league. Despite some inconsistencies, their ability to change the game with one swing is undeniable. On the mound tonight is Charlie Morton, who, despite some recent ups and downs, has the experience and the arsenal to dominate. Morton has given up only 3 runs in his last 2 starts, but he's not immune to hard contact. His barrel percentage sits in the 9th percentile, and his expected ERA is in the 22nd percentile, indicating that hitters are making solid contact more often than not. This, coupled with the Nationals' ability to get on base in August with a .322 OBP, suggests that Morton might face some challenges tonight. The recent history between these two teams at Truist Park adds to the intrigue. While the Braves have had the upper hand, the games have often been high-scoring affairs. With Irvin's tendency to occasionally pull off a surprising performance, and the Braves' habit of letting games get closer than they should, tonight could easily turn into another slugfest. Given all this, the total runs line set at 8.5 seems tempting. The Nationals' ability to reach base, combined with the struggles of both Irvin and Morton to keep the ball in the park, points toward a game where both teams could rack up runs. The Braves' recent offensive form and their urgency to secure wins should drive them to put up plenty of runs. The Braves' bullpen, while solid overall, has had its shaky moments, and in a game where both starters might exit early, the relievers could be tested. Moreover, the Braves have been particularly effective in Saturday night games, with players like Marcell Ozuna and Ozzie Albies stepping up in these situations, making it easy to see this game going over the 8.5 run mark. While the Braves are the clear favorites here, there's more to the story. Both teams have had their struggles. Surprisingly, the Braves have been subpar at home, and the Nationals equally poor on the road. The Braves are 2-6 in their last 8 home games, while the Nationals are 2-8 in their last 8 road games. Given these trends, betting on over 8.5 total runs seems like the smartest play, as both teams have the potential to light up the scoreboard, even if they've been inconsistent.